Hello, Internet, and welcome to a special edition of 1 Minute News from 1 Minute Economics dedicated to my book that I kept bugging you about and which is almost finished. So, through today's video, I want to tell you a bit about it as well as let you know what you can do to help because I most definitely need you guys. So, here's how we're going to handle this. 1. I will tell you a thing or two about the book in 1 minute. 2. I will then let you know what you can do to help right now, so before the launch, and I'm going to dedicate another minute to that. And finally, in 1 minute, I will explain how you guys can be of assistance during the big launch week. I want to, of course, start by explaining what the book is about. And my main goal was helping people prepare for and deal with financial calamities. And I'm sure that all of you watching right now are worried about something, whether it's the next financial crisis or if not the next one, then maybe about the big kahuna of financial calamities which will eventually strike and alter the way in which society as we know it functions. And it makes sense to worry about these things because sticking our heads in the proverbial sand is not going to do anyone any good. And through my book, which is huge, I want to say that right off the bat, it has about 400 pages, but I did my best to make it easy to digest, if you will. Through my book, I've tried to put a common sense, logical, and coherent perspective on the table. In that, I started by explaining what the book is and isn't about. I then moved on to analyzing quite a few case studies involving financial calamities of the past, so as to give people a big picture perspective. I have then drawn parallels and found common denominators, so as to provide specific tips that help readers become better and better at spotting financial storms, but I didn't end things there because, okay, I've written this book, but I may very well be taken by surprise by the next financial crisis as well. So I've dedicated a huge chapter to resilience, so to being prepared in general, so that no matter what life throws your way, you're there and you're ready to withstand it. I firmly believe that if you are to read just one book about financial preparedness and choose mine, you're going to be happy with your decision. I'm not a guru, I'm not a snake oil salesman, I'm not the guy who tells you to always buy gold, but I'm not the guy who continuously pushes stocks either. Most of the value that I'm able to provide revolves around the balanced perspective you're going to get by reading my book, and I honestly hope people are going to find it awesome. I will move on to explaining how you can help right now despite the book not being available yet. And there are basically two dimensions here. 1. As mentioned previously, please give me 5 seconds of your time by heading over to 1minuteeconomics.com and subscribing to my newsletter. You simply visit the site, type in your email address in the rectangle you see on the page, and click submit. That's all you have to do. And I'm basically doing this because, okay, 1 Minute Economics currently has about 12,000 subscribers, and that's a lot. But not all of them are friends of the channel. Not all of them are going to be willing to buy my book, help me promotion-wise, and generally speaking, do something that's good for the channel. Only a small minority are going to be willing to help. And my intention with this email list is basically creating a really tight-knit community of friends who want to see this channel succeed. Number 2, I'm going to be organizing a contest during the launch week to promote the book, and I will basically reward people for performing various tasks by giving them extra chances at winning. So if you buy the book, you're going to have extra chances. If you tweet about the contest, you're going to have extra chances. If you share it, the same. The idea, in my opinion, has a lot of potential, and right now I'm looking for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor the contest, or if you know someone who you think might be interested and want to put me in touch with him or her, simply shoot me an email at 1minuteeconomics@gmail.com and let me know what you have in mind. I'm open to suggestions. Feel free to submit any prizes. For example, if you're a designer and want to reward one of my winners with a logo, that would be an awesome prize. Or if you sell toys, those would be awesome as well. Whatever it is you can offer, it would be more than appreciated. And in return, I will of course be promoting your business, and should there be anything I can be of assistance with, my brain is at your disposal. Finally, here's what you can do to help during the big week. And I'm choosing the proverbial big week approach because it helps tremendously if you launch your book with a bang. And to explain why, for example, in my case, it's going to be available on 4 platforms: on Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, on iBooks, so on Apple, and 4 on Kobo. In each case, the platform in question has a ranking system, and the better your rank is, the more visible your book becomes. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that if you start out in an awesome manner and your book has a lot of visibility, that translates into more sales. Those sales are going to affect your rank once again, which leads to even more sales, rinse and repeat. So it's basically a virtuous circle. So what you can do to help is 1. Of course, buy the book. It's going to be ridiculously cheap. I just want to spread the word at this point. It's probably even going to be as cheap as 99 cents for a 400-page book, which is just ridiculous. Number 2, if you want to help even more, you can of course buy the book on all 4 platforms. So for example, instead of donating $4 through PayPal or Bitcoin, you choose to buy the book on all 4 platforms at 99 cents each, and you're going to be at $3.96, and would help a lot because not only would I receive money, but as explained previously, my book will benefit quite a bit thanks to the added visibility. Number 3, if you have friends or family members who you think are concerned about the future and would be interested in reading this book, let them know about it during the big week. And of course, finally, 4, if you can, please promote the launch, maybe the contest, maybe just the book itself on social media during the week in question, because even if you don't have a lot of followers on Twitter or a lot of friends on Facebook or whatever, please don't make the mistake of saying, yeah, I'm not going to do anything because it's pointless anyway. No, every bit of exposure helps. That's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time and especially for being willing to help every once in a while rather than just watching my stuff, leaving, and not caring about anything else. As always, please like my videos, comment, and subscribe to One Minute Economics if you haven't by now. And of course, if you want to support the channel financially as well, which would be greatly, greatly appreciated, don't do anything just yet. Instead, save your ammunition and help me out during the big week. Thanks a lot and have an awesome day.